Hey, Mario Rodriguez here, and it's time for WrestleMania 33. So here are my predictions. We're going to start off with who I hope will win, and then we're going to go off with who will win realistically, whether I want them to win or not. And of course, then we'll see if I was right or wrong whenever the actual show starts, which will be in a couple hours, so I better hurry. And now, no particular order here, because I don't know what's going to be in the actual WrestleMania, what's going to be in the kickoff show. We got Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight title. I really hope that Austin Aries wins, because he's a good guy here. He'll shut up Neville, because he's the bad guy now. He's all douchey. He's all like, I'm the king of the Cruiserweights. You all bow down to your king. And it's a very bad Neville impression. But, yeah. But realistically speaking, it could go either way. I guess Neville got a big pop as a bad guy. But when you really think about it, Austin Aries has a huge fan base. Has been waiting forever for him to hit the main roster. And for him to defeat Neville in WrestleMania and win the Cruiserweight title, that's a hell of a way to get started, you know? So he might win. Who knows? Under the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, don't really know or care who's going to win. There seems to be no real surprises in this. Hey, it'd be awesome if Goldust would win. That'd be a big shocker, you know. But I do see there's a couple of new like NXT guys there. They might win to start a big pop because, hey, Baron Corbin also won the Battle Royale, and that started his big, his big step up. So it might be one of them. But, other than that, I don't care. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship title. I want Bray Wyatt to win because it's about time that we all follow the buzzards. It's time to acknowledge the new face of fear because, yeah, I mean, he's been on it for a long time. He's got good wrestling moves. He's got amazing promos. And usually when he starts a feud, he always loses like a punk right away. So it's good for him to win. I'm glad he won the title. I'm glad he's kept it so far. I mean, if he's going to drop it, make him lose it like at SummerSlam or something. But for now, let him have his big WrestleMania moment and win the title. Because Randy Orton, I mean, really, he's already had the title a couple of times. What's the big shocker if he wins one more time? I really am afraid, though, that he will win because he has a huge fan base. He's very strong. And, of course, the RKO, it's like, I don't really know if anyone has ever kicked out of the RKO. Once he hits that, it's basically done. If there are people that have kicked out of it, you guys can tell me down below. It might be a very small list of people, but I don't know if we're going to do that. I don't know if we're going to have Bray Wyatt be the guy that kicks out of it. So, I don't know. I really want Bray Wyatt to win. I really, really want Bray Wyatt to win, but I'm afraid it's going to be Randy Orton because, he's Randy Orton. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal title. I would have wanted Goldberg to win, but I know, realistically speaking, that it's going to be Brock Lesnar. In fact, all of us have known for the longest time, which is kind of why I hate the internet. Like, we all know. Like, back then, and back in the 90s, we didn't know about this wrestler's injured, this wrestler's about to get fired, or this contract's about to expire. We didn't know none of that stuff. We saw matches not knowing who was going to win. But in this case, Goldberg's just too old. The workout regimen, the cardio, and all that stuff he has to do to get in shape, it's just tearing him up inside badly. Sometimes if you watch it, like, you watch the matches, sometimes he's, like, the fight didn't even start yet. He's already, like, breathing hard and sweating and stuff. And one time, apparently, he even pulled a muscle just doing his kicks. Like, little intro when he does his punches and his kicks and stuff. He pulled a muscle just doing a kick. So, and it's obvious that he has no post-WrestleMania plans. So, Brock Lesnar's going to win. And I also kind of saw it as the way he punked out Brock Lesnar twice. It was kind of leading up to this big WrestleMania match where Brock Lesnar will finally get payback. So, yes, Brock Lesnar. I would have preferred Goldberg to win, but I know that realistically speaking, he's not going to stick around, and he's in no shape to keep wrestling to defend his title for a couple of more runs. So, what can we say? And then we got Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. I really hope the Undertaker wins. They are going to just tear the place down if Roman Reigns wins. The speakers are going to explode with how loud the boos are if Roman Reigns wins. I just don't know how they're going to do the match because Undertaker, of course, is getting up there in age. And people have been saying that Roman Reigns is so bad that the other guy usually has to carry Roman Reigns in the match. So it looks like in this case, Roman Reigns has to carry the Undertaker in the match so they could both look good. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I predict that Undertaker's going to win because, I mean, he already lost against Brock Lesnar, but that was Brock Lesnar, to lose twice. I think if he loses again, that's like for him to retire. But do you really want Roman Reigns to be the guy to retire the Undertaker? Like, I don't know. I'm thinking Undertaker's going to win. I'm going to be super shocked if Roman Reigns wins. Rollins versus Triple H. I really think that Rollins is going to win. Triple H really has no reason to win. Just like how he had no reason to win against Sting, to be honest. If Triple H wins, it'll probably be just to start off a longer feud or something. But I really think that Rollins is going to win. I'll be very surprised if Triple H does. But I really think that Rollins is going to win. I don't like him that much. The character he portrays, not the person. But when you have like an asshole against a even bigger asshole that Triple H is, I would rather Seth Rollins defeat him. And then we got Shane versus AJ Styles. I honestly do not know what the hell Shane can even do against AJ Styles. Now versus Undertaker, they're both kind of old, they're both kind of slow, it kind of evens them out. But AJ Styles can run circles around Shane. I really don't know what Shane can do to pull off a convincing match, But so AJ Styles is gonna win. That's what I think. AJ Styles is gonna win. Honestly, don't know what the hell Shane would even do against them. Whatever. Then we have Bayley, Charlotte, Nia Jax and Sasha Banks. All, fatal 4-way for the Raw Women's Championship match. And I really want Sasha Banks to win. I would love Sasha Banks to win and to have an actual title reign, because she always gets screwed over. She always wins it in the event and then loses it the next day on Raw or something. So I really want Sasha Banks to win and to keep the title, to have an actual title reign. I don't know what people had against her, what WWE had against her to not have a title reign. I know the fans loved her. I don't know what WWE creative had against her. But unfortunately, I think that Bayley might win, because it's her time to shine now. It's her time to be a champion, have a long reign. It would actually be a big surprise if Nia Jax won to start off, but I don't know. But I know it just can't be Charlotte. I'm sick to death of Charlotte. I would be even more pissed if Charlotte wins this than if Reigns retires The Undertaker. And I know, but I can't stand her. Then we got Jericho versus Kevin Owens for the WWE US Championship title. I think Owens is going to win. I think everyone expects Owens to win, but it's going to be a hell of a match. People have even been saying that their little storyline of them being buddies and then breaking up and whatever is so big, it's so epic that this should have been the main event instead of the Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar thing. But yeah, I really think Owens is gonna win. It's no doubt he's obviously gonna win. I'd be very surprised if Jericho wins. John Cena and Nikki Bella against The Miz and Maurice. It'll be interesting to see Maurice actually wrestle. I know she was a wrestler back in the day, but now she's like a ballet, so it's good to see her actually in the ring. This one, Cena's going to win. Cena and Nikki Bella are going to win. It's not really of will they or won't they win. It'll be, will John Cena propose or not propose to her after they win. Not if they win, but when they win. So, they're going to win. And I think that John Cena is going to propose, because why raise all this media hoopla if he doesn't, Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin Intercontinental Championship match. I really want Dean Ambrose to win. I'm a big Dean Ambrose fan, but I'm afraid that Baron Corbin, since he's the lone wolf now, he's kind of going up the ranks. He's beating up people, like the big names, So for him to score a win over Dean Ambrose will have him keep going up that ladder. So he might win, even though I want Dean Ambrose to win, but Baron Corbin might win. Gallows and Anderson, Esno and Cass, Cesaro and Sheamus, all of them going for a WWE tag team match, ladder match. I think they're the Raw champions. But I want Esno and Cass to win. And I think it's kind of obvious, because Cesaro and Sheamus has already had their time to shine. And actually, I'm surprised they're still a tag team. I would have figured that once they lost the titles, they would have parted ways, And Anderson and Gallows, they've also had their time to shine. Now it's time for Esno and Big Cass to show you, bada boom, we're just guys in the room and you can't teach that. So I really think they're going to win. It's about time they win, but we'll see. I would be surprised if they don't win. That's all I can say. Maybe Gallows and Anderson would still win, but I really think that it's just those two. It just makes so much sense. Those two have to win. And then we got Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Mickie James, Carmella, and Naomi for a six-pack challenge for a SmackDown Women's title. I really want Becky Lynch to win, because, again, she also got kind of screwed out of her title match. She was the champion for a while, but then she missed sometimes because she was always injured or whatever. And, for her to win again and be the champion and actually keep it this time and have a decent title reign, that would be epic. But other than Becky Lynch, who I have my own personal that I would want her to win, I really don't know who would win. Maybe Mickie James, because of course she has her big comeback, so it would be kind of epic if she became a SmackDown Women's Champion. I would say, I don't know, the only one that kind of makes sense, maybe Mickie James, maybe Carmella. Maybe Alexa Bliss because she has a big pop. It could even be Natalya because it's about time Natalya has a title. She's been here for a long time. It's about time she got a title. Just like how Naomi finally got a title for a while. It's kind of good to give Natalya her dues. But I don't know. Other than Becky Lynch, my personal fave, I guess maybe Mickie James would win. I got no idea. But finally, the last thing I want to say is I'm surprised that there is no match for the SmackDown Tag Teams champions. Or I'm lost as to this tag team match, if it's Raw or SmackDown, forgive me. But what I do know is that there's only a match for one tag team division, but not for the other tag team division. And the big thing is that there's no match with the New Day either, even though the New Day are on the poster for WrestleMania 33. And I guess they're going to be like guest announcers, or I don't know. But the thing is, there is no New Day match, and there is no match defending that particular title. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of surprising that that's happening in WrestleMania, no less. And it's also a small thing. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the fact with the recent Page videos, because even though Xavier Woods was involved, it kind of sucks that the entire New Day paid for it. I mean, Big E and Kofi had nothing to do with this, So it'd be kind of weird that all three of them pay for Xavier Woods, which I don't know. We don't know. But it is weird that there's no match to defend that particular brand of the tag team championship. But not even in a kickoff show or anything. I don't know. So anyways, guys, Mark Rodriguez here. Those are my predictions. And we'll see if I was right or wrong. We'll see what happens. Some of these matches, like, you could already tell who's going to win from a mile away. From months and months, we already knew who's going to win. But some of these are kind of like up in the air. Like the six-pack women's match. I got no idea. I got nothing. I got my personal fave. But I don't know who's going to win. So anyways, guys, Mark Rodriguez here. See you next time. We'll see you whenever we review WrestleMania, and we'll see what happens. Catch you later.